Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello and welcome. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK for another Tuesday morning weekly Coffee and Cards live. Hello to you. I hope you are well. I just got my coffee, coffee and cards. And yeah, I'll wait a few moments to see if anybody hops on. I think I'm at a slightly different angle on my camera this week, but I have noticed that I've got rather a lot of stuff on my shelf that needs tidying up. Never mind, never mind. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I can't believe a week has gone by and we're back at Tuesday having more coffee and cards. I do apologise for the noise. We're very lucky in having our bathroom done. So it means that we have a bit of noise because we've got the bathroom fitters. I don't want him to feel self-conscious. He's right outside my front window, which is literally a couple of feet away from me, and he's using his power tools to cut the tiles for our new bathroom. So I'm very excited about the new bathroom, but I'm sorry there's a little bit of a noise today because he needs to work out there. But at least the sun's shining and it's not raining, so that's great news. It's been beautiful. Good morning, Mum. How are you? I felt like I was Billy No Mates there for a minute. I'm so glad you're here. I've got my coffee. Have you got yours? Have you got a cup of tea? Tell me if you've got a drink. Hello, whoever's joining me. Good morning, Claire. Welcome to Coffee and Cards Facebook Live. Very happy to be joining you today. It's been such a very busy week for me. We've had lots going on, which is lovely. I hope you all are doing lots of things now we actually can. Yeah, it feels very busy but fun. We were lucky enough to go away for the weekend and we saw some friends that we haven't seen for over 2 years, so since before COVID. So we met up with a big group of friends and that was just so nice. Isn't it lovely to be able to see people in person and gather properly? So and then yesterday I went over to see my lovely upline Michelle last. I had coffee with her. How nice is that? Hi Wendy, good morning. I'm glad of you to join me. Hi Shaz. So that was a really lovely morning. We had a group of us got together and had coffee, and tomorrow I'm meeting up with my other friend Liz and we're going to have a coffee, and I'm hoping to meet with Carol in my team later this week, my lovely friend Carol. I'm really hoping to do that, and I need to catch up with the rest of my team. And yes, Stampin' Up is such a lovely community, I have to say, and it's lovely to be on here with you. Oh Mum, you're enjoying coffee at the yarn market? Of course you are. My mum's on a little break away. She's gone to Dunster. You see, that's what I mean. We can all go out and do some things. We can be as cautious still as we want, but we can actually go and see some people. How nice is that? So I'm very happy. Spring looks like it's arrived, so I feel very happy because winter is very long, isn't it? Yeah. So lots to think about. We have got this morning, I have had this suite, or most of this suite, for quite a while, and I haven't played with it, and I thought it was about time I inked it up. We are changing our catalogue. Our annual catalogue changes, I want to say, when did it change? The beginning of May, or is it June? Somebody will be able to tell me. Yeah, I have got the annual here. Oh, it finishes at the end of April. So this current annual catalogue finishes at the end of April. So by the end of next month, it will be gone. So at the end of this month, we get demonstrators get to see the new catalogue, the new annual catalogue, and we get to start pre-ordering by the beginning of next month. So it means that all the goodies, not all, nearly all the goodies in this catalogue will retire to make room for new ones. I am using a suite, however, out of the mini catalogue today. This is the January to June 2022 catalogue. So yeah, there's not a huge amount of time left on those, but I am going to be using the Hello Beautiful stamp set, dies, papers and goodies that come with that to show you how to make some really simple, easy, quick coffee and card style cards. And it's so pretty. And I hadn't used it and I don't know why, so grabbed it out. I'm gonna make some nice cards to cheer someone up with. Share if you have been crafting. Excuse me while I drink. I have got some things to show you too. Have you been crafting on your break, Mum? Have you been sewing? What have you been doing? What have you been making? I'd love to know. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around. I know, this set, I'll tell you what drew me to it. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you what drew me to this set when we first got the catalogue. And then you'll see. Right, this is always the fun bit, so do bear with me while I turn the camera around. It's always a bit clunky. I think clunky is the word. I'll go a little bit dark. I'm going to change my tripod position and then get you in shot. And Facebook Live was, hello Lily, thank you for joining me. Oh, I love Lily. Lily's also in my wider team. Facebook was being a bit weird this morning when I just came on live, which is why I'm a couple of minutes late. But there, what's new about that? Facebook is the glitchiest platform for live videos, really. To be honest, you know what? It's a social media platform. It's not a video platform like YouTube is. And it does keep changing and upgrading and saying, oh, do this, do that. And then, of course, it changes everything and it's not quite how you had it. Just grab my washi tape. Oh, Lily, we need coffee, don't we? We need coffee. Right, so this is the gorgeous Abstract Beauty Suite. Let's have a look. It's called the Abstract Beauty Suite and it has lots of lovely goodies in it. So it's got these lovely shaped dies and you've got layering circles and hexagons, and there's a little kind of, I don't know what you call that. I'll show you them in a minute. They're not oblongs, they're kind of rounded and splodges, but these loads of nesting dies. And then you get the stamp set, which is rather fabulous as well, with all these like really good images on them. You can get in the suite, you can get the hexagon, what are they called? They're like little dots, but they're hexagon shaped, adhesive backed hexagons. You get this Ephemera Pack, which is brilliant. We don't normally get a lot of this kind of stuff through Stampin' Up, and I absolutely love that. And that was one of the first things I got for my scrapbooking. And these are really interesting papers. These Abstract Beauty Designer Series papers are foiled, and you get 48 sheets, but they're a completely different size. They're 4x6. Which is fantastic for card making or for layering. You know, if you want to mat and layer like photographs or anything, perfect for that. So you get a lot of stuff in this suite, and you also can get the Abstract Beauty cards and envelopes. So they've got pre-printed cards and envelopes as well. I didn't get these, but that's the only thing I think I haven't ended up with in the end. I bought it piecemeal. This is a bundle, because you save if you buy that as a bundle. But yeah, that's it. And I love it. Now, the reason I got it, because it's not the first thing you might see in the catalogue, was for the dies. Okay. See these gorgeous dies down here? I had an idea straight away, an image in my head of how I was going to make a scrapbook page using these hexagon dies. And I think they will stay in my stash forever and ever. So I got those. And the stamp set, because obviously they come as a bundle, you save money. But I also loved the papers. So I got those three things to begin with. I got the ephemera to go for my scrapbooking, and you can't have it without the dots. So I just ended up. But it started off with the dies. That's what attracted me to it. Now, if you look at all these little projects in your catalogue, you get the idea. So you can cut out. They've cut different halves of these hexagons and layered them together there. You could cut out all your different papers in hexagons. You could stamp on white cardstock and cut that out. The options are pretty endless. There's the cards and envelope. There's the pre-printed card, and they've layered the ephemera on. There are so many options with this suite. So, didn't want it languishing in the cupboard anymore, so I got it out to play. And I thought it was perfect for copying cards, because I can make some really quick and easy, simple cards to show you just using these papers. Now, I thought I'd start off with some simple cards just using the papers to start with. They're called Abstract Beauty 4x6 Speciality Designer Series papers. Speciality means they're foiled in some way. So these are gold. And the colours, the Stampin' Up colours are lovely ones. There's Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Blushing Bride, Crushed Curry, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Pumpkin Pie, and then White. Lots of colours to choose from. And this is how they come. And you get 4 sheets. Now, if you used a bit of mine, you get 4 sheets of each design. Aren't they fantastic? I love them. So you get loads of designs. You can see them all. Look at the flowers. And then that's a really pretty design. You see that both sides are really lovely. There's foiling on all the one side. And then on the other, you got different designs. This is lovely. I like that pink a lot. We've got this and this. So you can tone it right down if you don't like the brighter colours or if you didn't like the foiling. So loads of prettiness here. I like this one. This one I like. It's like a bokeh effect. I'm not so keen on the florals, but I'll probably fall in love with it and use it. There's that one. That one. That's really useful. I think I've used that one. This one I'm using today. And these, loads. So we're using the paper to start off with. Show you how to make a really simple card. Right. And the Ephemera Pack. Now, so I've chosen a piece of the paper. And I have gone with this one. And I'm actually going to use this splattered side. It looks like ink splatters, doesn't it? I'm going to use that side. So to coordinate with it, I did my card base in Basic Black. And then I pulled out the Ephemera Pack. Now I've used a bit of mine, so there's lots of gaps in it. But you get all of these sheets of push-out pieces, okay, with all the gold foiling, all these different bits. You get leaves and you get flowers and frames and banners and all sorts. You get speech bubbles and hearts, more banners, tab tops. Yeah. And then you get vellum pieces foiled in gold as well. Some of mine, you get stars and you get hearts and all sorts. Some of mine is in the bottom because it's just popped out. So I'm going to use some of that. Now, absolutely brilliant. I bought it for my scrapbooking. It's perfect on these cards. Love, love, love. So what I did was I popped out. I was attracted straight away to the hearts. Now, you've got a couple of big hearts in there. I'll show you. I popped mine out already. So it's these, and I popped that one out. So I was attracted to that, and I thought, right, well, what other colour am I going to pop into this card then? I'm going to bring out that nice pink. That's Magenta Madness. Morning, Zaina. And so I popped that in as a layer. There. So I cut my DSP to fit. So my black piece is an A4 cardstock scored in half and cut in half. Scored at 10.5 and cut at 14.8 centimetres. This one is slightly smaller to create a border. So it's 14.3 by 10 by 14.3. And this, I wanted to create a wincy border just to make that pink pop a little bit, not too big. So I only went down by 0.3 millimetres. So I went, or 3 millimetres. So I went down to 9.7 by 14. I love scrapbooking, Shaz. It's where my craftiness kind of started off. And I don't do enough of it anymore, but I am trying this year to do a lot more. And I've done quite a few pages, considering I'm mostly card making. So I try to mix it up a bit. Right, okay, so I picked out a stamp. Look, I've done, first of all, You're Amazing. So I decided what I was going to stamp on my card, and there's lots of stamps in the stamp set. We've got This Calls for Celebration, I Miss Your Face. We've got a lovely scripty thank you. Hello, beautiful. So happy to know you. First of all, You're Amazing. So I just picked out, first of all, You're Amazing. And that's what I picked out. Now, did I leave myself any scrap card? Let's use this piece. And I'll show you how I did that. Here we go. So just a piece of cardstock. And I picked out the colour that's in the cardstock and the heart, which is that bright Magenta Madness. I've got a feeling that this is one of the ones that is retiring at the end of April. Yes, I always say, oh, scrapbooking, must do more. And it's really interesting because I absolutely love card making. I love scrapbooking more. I absolutely do. You get such amazing memories at the end of it. Tell me if you would like to see more scrapbooking, because I love card making as well, but I tend to do what I think people would like to see. So let me know. So I've got, first of all, You're Amazing, and I'm going to stamp it in the Magenta Madness on my piece. I'm going to take it right up to the top corner. So just going to cut out a little white rectangle of card. That's it. So I had my team meeting last night. That was great fun. Didn't actually, what we do at the team meeting is we all have a bit of fun. We have coffee and snacks and a bit of a giggle, and we talk about all this news that's coming out of Stampin' Up and all that kind of stuff. And then we do some crafting together, and we do it on Zoom so that everyone can come, because I've got demos from all over the country in my team. That hasn't smudged, it just looked like it. Yeah, so I think I might restamp that. I'm not that happy with it. So we had our team meeting and we did a bit of crafting. Now normally I design a card and we make that, or one of the girls shows me a technique, or I show them one, or something like that. So last night we had a bit of fun. I didn't actually make a complete card, but I demonstrated how to do reverse stamping using the Stamparatus. Oh, absolutely, Shaz. If you would like any help, just shout. I'll try and post some in my group that I've done, so you can just have a look. If you've got any questions about scrapbooking that you think I might be able to help you with, fire away. What was I saying? So reverse stamping, we did a bit of that, and it's great fun. So if you have an image, like a flower or an animal or something like that, it's like it's pointing in one direction. So you can then stamp using your Stamparatus to make it go the other way. So I was teaching them how to do that last night. We had a great fun with it. I made the daffodils go the other way, whales and all sorts. Yeah. So I have one of those every month. We do have a bit of fun. Okay, so I've got, first of all, You're Amazing, and I'm going to stick all that down. This is the simplest card. And I just wanted to show you how, using the papers from this pack, it's very simple to make some lovely cards. Now, if I'd have bought the pre-made cards in this suite, it would have been even simpler. You're just off out to buy your postcards, are you, Mum? And you're not going to finish watching me first? I'm only teasing you. You're on your holidays. Well, shall I tell the story about the postcards from Dunster? I don't know if you've heard it, and I don't even know if it's that funny, but I'll tell you anyway. So, when my children were very small, we were on holiday in Devon, in Dunster for the day. Well, we were in Dunster for the day, but we were on holiday in Devon. When my children were very small. Yes, I used the silicone mat for the reverse stamping with the Stamparatus, Shaz. That's exactly how I did it, yes. So we were in Dunster out for the day. Now, I wanted to buy some postcards to send a postcard home to my mum and a few other people. And so my little list was 1, something like that, 2, 18 months, somewhere like that, full of beans. And I have 3 children. And we all went into this tiniest post office you've ever seen in the world. And it was a little bit busy with the 5 of us in there, including my 3 children and my littlest. So my aim was to grab those postcards, write it and send it in 2 minutes flat. So I wrote a postcard to my mum. Having a lovely time, wish you were. Instead of writing wish you were here, I wrote wish you were. Send it off to her. So she gets this postcard and says, why have you sent me a postcard that says, we're having a lovely time, I wish you were. So it's become a bit of a standing joke. And every single time, every single year, Mum goes to Dunster with her crafting group. And every single year she sends me a postcard from the same wool market in Dunster of the wool market saying, having a lovely time, wish you were. And it's just got to be a silly, funny, you know, family in joke. So that's why Mum's in Dunster and she's just off to buy her postcards. It's amazing when you're in a hurry what you're going to miss. You don't want to be that family in the post office, do you, you know? So I'm popping my ephemera up on some dimensionals. I'm going to stick my little sentiment on the top, simple. I will, I think, hang it over the side. So I'm going to put a little dimensional on the one end. And then a little bit of glue on the end that's holding onto the heart. Yes, having a lovely time, wish you were, honestly. It's probably the last time I ever went to Dunster. Oh well. Okay. First of all, you're amazing. It's a very simple card. And then I picked out one of the little gold arrows from the ephemera set. And I'm going to use a bit of my seal. In fact, I'll grab my silicone mat. It's very good for using with glue. So I'm going to use my seal. And instead of getting my glue all over my table or my piece of paper, it'll stay on there and I can rub it off. That's on the opposite coast to you. Oh, yeah. Oh. First of all, you're amazing. So we've got that one. And then I thought I will crack open. Have I used any of these? I might have used them in my scrapbooking, but they look pretty sealed. Oh, I love a new packet of embellishments. Oh, look at those. Aren't they lovely? Oh. So I think I'm going to use some of the black ones. And I want to use some of these larger ones so that they show out. First of all, you're amazing. Just decide where it goes, somewhere up here, maybe a bit further down. There we go. So we've got that one. Let's put my adhesive back in the same place, otherwise I look for my glue and it's right under my nose. Okay, and then I need a piece on the inside to stamp. How quick did this card come together? Would have come together probably a lot quicker if I hadn't been chatting away as well. I think I'm going to put I miss your face, because I know who I'm sending this card to. My lovely friend, I think she is amazing, and I haven't seen her for ages. So I think this would be just a perfect sentiment. I miss your face. And I'm going to stamp it in the pink. I'm literally going to put that inside. Morning, Catherine. Thank you for joining us. So I miss your face. Now, you could put in some of these other little stamps and I might come back and decorate the inside. But I want to show you a few cards today, a couple of cards. So I think, ooh, what's that? I don't know what that was. It looked like a sequin, but I don't know where it had come from. So I shan't decorate the inside very much, but maybe I'll come back to it. Because I like the inside to be pretty as well as the envelope. There we go. First of all, you're amazing. So that's our first card. How simple is that? Very little to do to make that card. So I thought we'd do another one the same. Well, not the same. I've actually made this one, but I'll show you. So I picked out for this one another one of the designer series papers, which I put down and can't find. Oh, it's under my silicone mat. So very simply made again in exactly the same way. So which one did I pick out? One of these, but not. Was it this one? Yeah, so I picked out this piece. And I use exactly the same card measurements as I made for this one. But I use the same black, so I use the other half of that piece for my base. I have used a piece of Just Jade, which is some of the colours in the pack. And then I put the piece of Designer Series paper on the top. Okay, so that's how I've made that. And then I use some of the ephemera pieces to decorate it with. So I use this banner here. I put a piece of cardstock with Hello Beautiful. It wouldn't quite fit in that gap, so I just did that, put it over the top. And I've tucked in some of the ephemera sprigs and leaves that come in this pack here. So you can see they come here and on here. So that's all I've done. It's so easy to make. I just need to do the inside. And I've used, the other pink that's in this is Blushing Bride. So that's what I've used. I think I'm going to use I Miss Your Face on that one as well. Okay. You wouldn't all need to write this, but these are for some people I haven't seen in ages. So you could put any sentiment you like. I miss your face. I'm going to put that inside. Yeah, tell me if anybody would like to see a live, maybe with some scrapbooking. If anybody's into that, let me know. Or is interested in seeing what it is, even if they're not into it. So there we go. Now I think I might put some of those hexagons on here. Look, we have a cat hair here. They're going free in my house, honestly. Right, I think we could use Just Jade or Blushing Bride. What do you think would look better? Tell me what you think would look better on that one. And I will go with the majority. What do you think? Anybody? I'm thinking that green would show out better. Green or pink? What do you think? Just Jade. Lucy, hello, my lovely. I miss your face. I really miss your face. Okay, Just Jade for Lucy. Perfect. Good morning, Amy. So we're using some of these bigger ones again. I think they really, when you have a busy background, they kind of show up a little bit better than the little ones. So there we go. There we are. We have completed it. So there's the two cards that were really, oh, I miss you so much. These are the cards that I thought were really quick and easy to make using these papers, using the Abstract Beauty Designer Series papers. Okay. And then I thought, because I really made that one in advance, I will show you quickly a card using the dies. They're called the Beautiful Shape dies. They're part of the bundle. How fab are these? Look at all these nesting hexagons, and you get the two halves. These bits are going to be great. I'll bet those bits will fit in like a mosaic. Those are those odd kind of rectangle shapes that would be perfect for sentiments. And then these are joined, but I presume they come out separate. And then you've got this. This is not a circle. It's like a swirl. And then with nesting circles inside. Love these. Yeah, thanks, Lucy. So I thought I'd show you a quick card just with one or two of those dies in. With the same idea as before. So let's see. I picked out this piece of the paper. How pretty is it? I mean, it's all splattered for you. That's the other side of this one. So I picked that one out. I went with the same colour cardstock. So I went with Misty Moonlight. And then my layer, all the same measurements as I did for the other ones, is there. Hang on. That's the inside. Is there. That should fit nicely. And then this one goes on there like that. So those are the layers. Let's bring this one out. And then I grabbed some of the other DSP and cut out some of the hexagons. So I just grabbed this one and this one. You really don't need a lot, because if you use 2 sheets of the DSP, you have got loads of room to cut out lots of hexagons, and you have 2 different designs on each one. Okay, so I went with the second size hexagon to cut them out like that. And so I've cut out 3, I've cut out 4. Okay. And I'll show you what I intend to do with it. So I've got this one and this one. And I'm not going to use 4. I have 4, this one. So as you can see, I've got it like this, or like that, or like this. So you can do whatever you fancy with it. So I think I'm going to put this one on. I might put this one on. I did have it like that. I quite like that black and white there. And then I think that one, like that. I think that would look nice on this card. Like so. Just trying to decide, because I haven't made this card, I've just got it in my head. So I think I'm going to pop them up on dimensional foam pads. You could just pop one up, that would be nice. I think I'm going to pop them all up. Right, let's just do it. A couple of big fat dimensionals on the back of each one should be enough, I would think. So think about it. If you stamped images onto cardstock, your white or whatever, coloured it in, or if it was whatever, you could then just cut it out using the hexagons and pop it on your card. Or your scrapbook page. Whatever. You're desperately trying to thin your stamp collection before next week's Temptations. Sorry, Wendy, I'm not helping you then, am I? So next week, the Stampin' Up demos get to see the brand new annual catalogue pre-order. And I'm very excited for that. Well, actually, next week we get to see, next week we get to see the PDF of the brand new catalogue, and on the 1st of April we get to pre-order. That's more like it. Hello, Jen. Lovely of you to join us this morning. I miss your face. And Lucy's on here. I miss Lucy's face too. Yes. Here we go. So pop it in. So you could have great fun making these cards. You could put anything you like on them. I think I might need another. Feels a bit flat under there. Foam pad. There we go. There. Okay, so I'll keep this one for the next card. Now, also, I did a bit of experimenting. I wanted to see what it would be like if I took these two, the first and the second size, and used them together. So I put them together, like so, and you end up with a frame. Oh, you're never late, Jen. You're just perfect. So you can do this with it too. Obviously, you can. And you can do that with the circles, you know, you can do pretty much anything. You can make all sorts of shapes, abstract shapes that would look really pretty on your cards or your pages or whatever it is you're making. It would look so nice, wouldn't it? So I just wanted to show you how that works. Really gorgeous. So I'll save those ones. Okay, so we've got that. This is going to go on here. Now I need to decide what I'm going to put on my card. So pretty though, isn't it? I like that a lot. Right, let's think about it. Sentiments. Where are the stamp set gone? How can I lose the stamp set? Is it in front of me, guys? Oh yeah, it's on my trimmer. Oh dear. I could put So Happy to Know You. Yes. Well, first of all, you're amazing. I think I'm going to put, first of all, you're amazing. And I know it's because there's somebody in mind. Yeah. Oh, no. I think I've changed my mind. Hello, beautiful. It is. Now, I wonder, seeing as we're using the dies, I wonder if the Hello Beautiful fits in there. Would be another shape. It does fit in there. I don't know what that shape looks like when it's die cut. I have no idea. Let's just check it out and see what it looks like. Right. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is cute. This is really cute. I'm not going to use this on the front, I don't think. I think it would look clash. But look at that. It embosses the swirls. Oh, that's so cute, isn't it? It makes that nice little kind of rounded rectangle. That would look great on with those stamps. Wouldn't it look fabulous with these stamps? Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm not going to use that for this, but that would work perfectly. I just don't think the shape's what I'm after. Right, okay, so what colour am I going to stamp it in? I actually brought out Misty Moonlight for it. I do have the Magenta Madness out, so that might pop nicely. But I also brought Night of Navy, which is a shade darker than the Misty Moonlight, just to see if it would pop. I think I'll be using magenta, but let's have a go. Right. Hello, beautiful. See, that's really nice. I really like that. So it just is that shade darker and makes it pop than the Misty Moonlight. So that's that one. Let's just check what it would look like in the Magenta Madness. I've got a nice pink stamp. I think I like the blue. I think we're going to go with the blue. So we're going with Night of Navy. Right, let's try and cut that out. I don't know if I actually stamped it very straight, but I think it's okay. So I'm literally cutting a rectangle around my stamp. That's it. I'm going to pop that on there. And then I'm going to see what we've got embellishments. Excuse me, Alfie. I have to step over the dog when I'm moving around the craft room. He's such a big dog and he's laid right down in the middle of the room. Okay, now I have got lots of lovely embellishments in my box. I'm not going to pop these on because I haven't used the jade, the blushing broad or the black. I could probably get away with it. Let's have a look. I have got butterflies in the gold. And I've got some of the gilded gems. I think they might be a bit big. They are kind of hexagonal though. Maybe them. I've got loads of different gems, or it could just be the basic rhinestone. So many things. Right, let's go with what we've got. Right, okay. I think I'm going to stick my Hello Beautiful straight down. If you put one layer of dimensional foam pads on a card, oh, I'm glad you like the navy as well. Thanks, Lucy. You can send it through the standard post. If you put two, then it won't go through with that regular postage because it's too fat and you have to pay more postage, which is very annoying. So I try to put one on. Unless you're hand delivering it, then you can put as many layers as you like. Right, I'm not sure about these. I think they just might be a bit overpowering. I think we're going to go for some discreet. Do your dimensional backs get absolutely everywhere? Mine do. Everywhere. I found one just now in my coffee. So sorry. I found one of the, probably too much information. I found one of the tiny ones floating on my coffee and I was like, what is that? That's just horrible, whatever that is. Oh no, it's only a piece of paper. Still. Just deciding where this will go. There. I love these brushed brass. That's the only problem. The brushed brass butterflies. I love them. I just can't say it very well. Right, pop another one down here. And I think they go really well because of the gold. It just matches. Right, let's pop some glue on. And we will be done. Oops. I'm loving this. I think this is just a world of possibilities, these hexagons. Thank you, Lucy. The only problem with seal, oh, didn't like that at all, is that you don't get a second go at putting it down. I'm going to take that off there because it's not stuck down very well. Oh, annoying. It's very sticky. It does what it says on the tin, but it actually, you don't have that wriggle room that you get with Tombow. And I stuck it down really badly. So let's see if I can resurrect it. I think I can. Oh my Lord, what a mess. A mess. Right, let's go again. Goodness, I think we'll get another piece of cardstock. I think that's the right size. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, it really likes to stick. Let's take that bit off the back. No, it won't be so sticky. Sticky. I think this layer is very, very tight layer anyway. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's fine. Especially as it's got like a watercolour on it. It kind of hides that. I think I'm going to go with Tombow. Because my aim this morning is not great. Pop that on. There we go. Hello, beautiful. There we go. And the inside, let's make sure that's nice and flat now. The inside will be, I am definitely going to re-stick that down. The inside says, hello, beautiful. I'm going to put I miss your face in there. No, there are lots of other sentiments in this set. I just use these ones because that's what I've needed. These would be nice to make a stack of cards though. You can make some really nice masculine cards like this. If you put something different on here, this would make a really nice masculine card, don't you think? You don't even have to have pink if they don't like pink, though I don't think that really matters. But you can put whatever you like on there, couldn't you? A nice male birthday card. Anything. It's got a nice, this calls for a celebration stamp in it. So congratulations or birthday or anything you like. I miss your face. There we are. Let's have that nice and straight. So, hello beautiful. That is so simple to make. Just cut out your hexagons, cut out your DSP and layer it all up. You're away. So, we have had fun this morning. Now, there's the other two. I don't drop everything on the floor. There they are. Aren't they lovely? Now I want to show you something that I got made and got sent. This is off my lovely upline Michelle. Isn't this beautiful? I have this die set. It's really beautiful. They are great shapes, aren't they, Lucy? They're going to be great for all sorts, these. So useful. Thank you, Linny. So my lovely upline Michelle, I moderate her Facebook groups with a group of other ladies, and she gave me this gorgeous thank you card. Look, she's used a really lovely textured embossing folder. She's cut out all these stitch shapes and the thanks. Amazing. Thanks, you're amazing are the dies in that set. It's really pretty, and it gives you this shadow as well. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'll show you, if I can find it, what we made. So have you seen this kit? We made this. We made this kit. It's really beautiful. Let's have a look. I can't even remember the name of the kit. It's called the Celebrate Today Magnet Board Kit. And it's a magnetic notice board. And basically all the little clips are magnetised. And you get a big packet of all these kind of ephemera and pockets and cards and things that you make all these pieces and decorate it with. Oh, this wasn't yesterday, Linny. This is a moderating team Zoom that we had back last week. And because every 6 months she gives us a little thank you for being on her team, she gave us all one of these kits. Now, this isn't in the kit, this banner. I made this using the Tasteful Label dies. It's got a little banner, so I just made a banner out of some matching cardstock and some old Celebration DSP and strung it up with some baker's twine. And these are just the magnetic clips. So it comes and you can choose what background you have. There's loads of stuff in it, loads. It comes in this gorgeous box. Look, hang on, I'll be able to show you. I'll bring it in. It's like the size of a 12 by 12, like a big pizza box. And I mean, there is a ton of stuff you can use to decorate your, it's a bit of cardstock, but there's all these backgrounds you can use, and I use, look, it gives you all the magnets, it gives you the instructions, and it gives you all of these beautiful stickers and loads of bits, so you can make it exactly. It comes in different languages as well, so I think you've got French, German and Dutch. Yeah, and all these cards, so you can swap them out. You can write all reminders to yourself, birthday notes. Oh, we had so much fun. But they're available in my online shop. And you just hang it on the wall once you've completed it, how you want it to look. Hang it in your kitchen or your craft room. And put all your reminders in it. How cool is that? So that's what we did. And everyone's on the moderating team when we made it was completely different, which is really interesting to see. So that's what we did. And she sent me this card. So, yeah, that's what I've had recently, happy mail-wise. Oh, and there is one other thing. You're going to absolutely love this. I went for coffee with her yesterday and I ignored it too, Zaina. I have to say, the notice board, thinking, oh yeah, I'm not going to use it. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I'm completely converted and I will use it because I thought that's something that I would maybe pretty up and wouldn't use. I will use it. Anyway, I went for coffee with her yesterday. A group of us went for coffee with her and we all exchanged, you know, when Stampin' Up demos get together, we all give each other a card, a handmade gift or something or other. Liz is in our team, our lovely Liz. She made these. They are little pots of crocuses. She handmade it with crepe paper. Now, she's not doing a tutorial for it. They're not Stampin' Up-y things, products particularly. She just made them for fun as a gift. Now, how stunning is that? So this, I am going to put, not in the sun because I think it'll fade. I'm going to pop it somewhere nice in the shade, but I can keep it all year round and be reminded of my friend and the springtime. How nice is that? The colours put you off on the, you talk about the notice board, Zaina. Yeah, well, you can kind of mute the colours a bit, change the colours. I know what you mean. I did it like this, and I brought in more of, gorgeous, wasn't it? I brought in more of the mint macaron and the blushing bride, and I left out that other pink completely. Because I just felt it clashed a little bit, the other pink that's in it. So it's only a little bit, you don't have to add it in. Yeah. So, but you could actually just use what you have. You could put any other DSP in the background of that. You could put anything you like on it. You don't even have to use the stickers that come with it. You could just do what you like with it. Yeah, how cool is this? These things make me so happy. Anyway, ladies, I will stop blathering on. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what you can do with the Abstract Beauty Suite. You can find it in my online shop at katebolt.stampinup.net or over on my blog at inkstampshare.ink. Thank you so much for those of you who have joined me live this morning. I really appreciate it. And if you're joining me later on replay, just say hello from the future. I'd love to know that you've watched and if you like it. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to press that subscribe button because it really helps me no end. Oh, do you know what, Lucy, you want to frame the DSP? If you have a look, people do that. People frame the DSP. Have a look on Pinterest or somewhere. Have a lovely day, everyone. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Lucy. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks, everybody. Bye.